Hi, once again, this is your boy Terry. My username across the internet is surpassing Google, and I'll keep this video short. My last two videos were very lengthy. This is a reaction video, but not a generic reaction video. Because it is happening in a live stream, raw and uncut, no gimmicks, no edits, and I call it a breakthrough watch party. Together we'll be watching a video. It's a stage performance by BTS, which is a group from Korea, I think South Korea. I don't have too much information about them, but I reacted to one of their videos in the past. I just found the video on trending, heard Philippines, and located in the Philippines. So I'm deciding to watch the video with you in a breakthrough watch party. At the end of this video, I'm going to fill this page up with a proclamation, pronouncement, which I'm going to reveal to you. I'm hoping that it inspires you, it sparks your breakthrough, it opens your perception, broadens it, gives you a balanced view of the state of the world, gives you an avenue to evolve in your human, to exercise your human senses, your human virtues, tap into greatness and stuff like that. So I'm not going to be too keen on the quality of the music, stuff like that. Everything boils down to the human, even up to the quality of music, presentation, everything boils down to the substance of the human. So I'm basically going to be paying attention to the BTS group, people, whoever I find in the video, and in the process, exercising my own senses, evolving in my human, and I'll reveal a proclamation, which I'll write, after tapping into my spirit, and I'll reveal it at the end of the video with hopes that it inspires someone, enables someone to find the ever missing piece of their puzzle, answers unanswered questions, pops unpopped questions, stuff like that. Anyway, don't let's talk too much. Let's see. I'm going to be real, I'm not going to paint stuff. It's high time that we grew away from the painted world. Too much glamour, too much eye candy is not real, that's business. Anyway, I'm going to be real in my reaction, and that's why I wanted to be in a live stream. I'm not going to, remove anything. And, I'd say here the same things that I'll tell the BTS group if I saw them in person as a true fan. I'm here to be a true fan of fellow humans. I'm not there to constitute a statistic, and just follow or carry out an action for cloud's sake. I'm going to be real. Same thing that I would tell them if I saw them in person is what I will say in this video. Anyway, I'm going to share my screen now. Audio may not be perfect, and there's so much noise, but let's go. It's high time we take cognizance of fellow human as I would of you, and let that be of utmost value than fancy camera, fancy background, and stuff like that. Anyway, let's go. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'll go onto YouTube and play the video. Korean song tends to trend in the Philippines. So I found it on the trending page. I'm not going to pause the video. The entirety of the video will play through, and then we'll discuss at the end of the video. Oh gosh, a lot to say. BTS bomb. Uh, that's what it's called. A lot to say. Let me show you my boring face. You'll just give me a few seconds to complete my write-up. I started on a blank page, but courtesy of the moments spent listening to that song and seeing the music video, I've been able to tap into my spirit, my inner human, and come about with a proclamation that I'll be revealing in just a bit. I want to sign it. So I want to add my signature. Give me a moment, please. Let's see. So first of all, I'll start with giving kudos to BTS. It's their time. It's the painted world for the most part. And I saw earlier, I saw an Ellen recommended video, and they've got so much influence across the globe. But again, I say it's their time. That is what I see when I see the video. I see glamour. The background of the video is filled with, glamour, high-rise buildings with skyscrapers and, glamour lights and chic and all that, And you have the glamour, the glamour outfit. They have their style. I think it's very Korean. What I see, this is not like trying to stereotype stuff. I'm just speaking in general. The hairstyle. It looks like they have makeup. They have the lipstick. That's what I perceive or what I see. Anyway, glamour stuff. And then you have the audience screaming, like there's no tomorrow, which is fine. Taking videos. Everyone wants to go viral today. Clout has value today. Or anyway, so I see a lot. I give kudos to them in exerting of their mental capacity, their senses, and taking on the world. Creating something that can inspire masses, using music to create a movement and stuff like that. Overall in the group, I've heard of them, but I didn't see much that moved me or will move me. I've not. This is just the truth. Perhaps me when I was younger, but even when I was younger, I doubt that I've been moved by that. For me, I've always wanted the real. it didn't take me time to understand the world and see that it all boils down to the real, to that hospital bed, where you see people in their true form. And you we're not about perfection. We're about brotherhood, grind. And though the world doesn't know this thing, but I see a shift. Let me read my proclamation quickly and build on that. This is what I said. I said, when you have seen many things become ordinary. The paradigms of the world is shifting. It is returning down to earth and leaving outer space. Innovation is attaining a cap. Now, blockchain. Next, artificial intelligence. Then, human clones attempt. Then what? Down to earth is next. Your boy Terry surpassing Google, and my signature. You can quote me on that years to come, or an extra generation from now. I see that the paradigms of the world is changing. So much as it's their time right now, there's going to be a shift where the ordinary person, without all the glamour, is regarded as unvaluable, just courtesy of their human, their presence as a human. Without all the glamour and all the gimmick and stuff like that. Not that I'm calling it gimmick, but I see that shift in the paradigms of the world. Even when you look at fiction, when you look at innovation, right now we have blockchain technology. After there's going to be AI technology taking the world by storm. It will sell. People will buy into the fanciness of it, the luxury that it brings, and stuff like that. Then, what's next in terms of innovation? Likely attempting to clone a human, which will become a failed attempt. Currently, there are robots looking like humans. They are virtual babies, even garnering more value than your brother on the street, or your brother next to you. Puppies, crypto kitties, Pokemon, they are garnering more value than fellow humans. Superman, the fictional character, has millions of followers on maybe Facebook or wherever. And fellow human, you have to sweat and cut your throat to ask your brother to follow your dream and stuff like that. But I see a shift. As much as this is the cloud era, this is the painted era. It wasn't like this a generation ago, during the times of our parents. There were more great men in that era, than there is now, because we lose out on our human with all the painted stuff. That is not bad. But for balance sake, some of us will need to take the other route, and emanate innovations that are down to earth, emanates music that is down to earth, tapping into the innate aspect of humans more so than the outer, the brain, the talent. There are things like untalentedness, illiteracy, content derived from no books. We have knowledge from the books, but we can complement it with knowledge from the notebooks so that information becomes whole and available to anyone, just courtesy of their existence as a human. Humans have value. For BTS, I see a lot of evolution needed to tap into their identity. I see many people on the stage, but I don't really see an identity. The mannerisms are the same. We have a variation in genes. We can't all share a particular gene. Now, my point is there's room for evolution. Each one of them giving out time to finding their identity and bringing that out. It's such a beauty. That humans evolve is such a beauty. Tapping into greatness, tapping into shine. Today, greatness may be measured by, your social media influence, but that's world standards. It doesn't mean that you'll walk in the room and it will halt because your presence filled it. You can wear the Versace, but it will rock you. These are tenets of real life that exist. So give out room for evolution. Find your identity, define and redefine this identity. And Anyway, this is just food for thought and to bring about a balanced perception to the true state of the world. I see an adjustment happening where people will begin to value a brother once again. Humans will begin to garner value once again, over things, inanimate things like money, like career, or like talent and stuff like that. And we can spark that change, and that is why you're here on the other side. If you pay attention to me, listen with an open mind and explore these other aspects mentioned, aspects of you that exist, are tappable and just need a looking into. There's so much beauty in you as a human. You are made in the image of the creator with eyes to see complex sets of colors, brain powerful than supercomputer, and human virtues, the ability to have a sense of justice, to love with self-sacrifice, to understand all those things. We're complex beings, the most beautiful of earthly creation, and given the privilege of having subjection all other creations or creatures on earth. Powerful stuff. So let's leave it at that. Food for thought. If you're facing any ordeal, kindly pay attention to the proclamation I mentioned and apply it towards your hustle. And if you're seeking the ever missing piece of your puzzle, you can contact me. My email is comshowbronze4@gmail.com. Let's help you find the ever missing piece of your puzzle. I'm a legitimate illiterate. That's my line, so I can open you to knowledge from that curriculum, knowledge that is not contained in the books. And I can apply of myself, my spirit and being towards helping you being your true friend, basically. I'm your boy Terry. My username is surpassing Google. You can look for me across the internet. I'm just your true friend, loving of humans and paying attention even to your undertone. And that's what I'm about. I'm about taking initiative, fixing matters, applying of myself to fix matters, bearing even your consequences. I'll toss a career aside on your behalf. You are more valuable than anything. It's high time that how can paper, legal tender that humans give value have more value, causing competition, strife, rift among brothers and stuff like that. We need to outgrow these things, and that's where breakthrough lies. And finally, being redirected to the creator. So next time you listen to music, apply your spirit, see of the beauty of the creator. That's what I saw in that, boys with their cute faces and the people there all wanting a state of merriment, a state of happiness, a welled up emotion, stuff like that. It's just a beautiful thing that the creator ever created. These abilities, we need to look at these abilities and be redirected to the creator. Anyway, I'll stop there. I'm your boy Terry. Feel free to contact me. Exercise all freedom, relegate reservations, and contact me. I live in Manila. If you want to hook up with me, we can just contact me and we can hang out in Manila and have a conversation. Let's be brothers and sisters, basically. Again, I'm your boy Terry. Make sure you stay awesome.